0 out of 5.
Alrighty here, back for another session of Hogwarts Legacy. It's been a while since I've streamed this, but I wanted to be able to get on with this story here since I have been playing a bit much of the new Star Wars game that came out.
Map, Hogsmeade, Venomous Revenge. Venomous Revenge. A man, the collections.
Now let's see, where did I leave off at?
World map, quests. All. Improve your magical abilities to access the next trial. Attend astronomy class. Circle button, astronomy in the shadow of the bloodline. Sebastian and O- were seen arguing in the Great Hall. Cross button. Level.
Alright, so I'll do that one, then I'll do one of the yellow ones for story.
Map. Hogsmeade. Collection chest. Hogwarts. Floof. World map. Exit. In the shadow of the Great Hall. The Great Hall. Viaduct. Hufflepuff Common Room. The Common Room.
I've missed this game, if I'm being honest. Okay, so I have to go up. Oh, look at...
Too good! Too good! Whee! Whee!
I can't get over how small the font size is, though. That's the one thing that bugs me. Okay, so I have to go up. Real quickly, there's a staircase right here I can use, I think. Here it is. What's gonna happen? Uh-oh. Oh man, they're not gonna beat each other up.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts are dangerous. I'm curious about the dark arts. The dark arts are dangerous.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
You can tell me. You don't have to tell me.
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
I actually should be going. I am a bit curious.
It's not that I'm not interested. And you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
I am.
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus Curse, also known as the Torture Curse, inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
He had no choice. He should have known better. He had no choice.
That's awful. But no matter the circumstance, he should never have cast it. He should have known better.
Trust me, it's not as easy as you might assume, thinking straight when you've been hit with Crucio. After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Alrighty, next
Level.
up is...
28. Circle bucket map.
Alright, next up is astronomy class.
Level 28. Map. Flu Flames location. Exit. The Hogwarts Charms classroom. Professor wrote Defense against the Dark Art. Defense against Astronomy.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah,
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takai.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Look at that, another thing that's not being read by the screen reader. I've got a button with the right dialogue stick. It says focused, and it's got an arrow pointing up and an arrow pointing down, but it's not being read. And now it's done. Put that.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands, from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello! I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
Thank you. How kind.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope? It's a dog, isn't it?
There it is. I found it. There's also no audio showing that I did.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not.
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars she wants us to chart. Ugh, not how I wanted to spend my evening.
Ugh, Weasley.
Not sure what you can learn from these astronomy tables that you can't learn from a cup of tea leaves.
The constellations are beautiful. Not sure they're worth dying of a cold for, but they are beautiful.
Even though he went halfway down.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you'd like help finding it?
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Sounds exciting. I'm in.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
Yeah, been playing too much Star Wars Jedi. I'm thinking I can climb everything.
Cross button.
Ah, I'm getting stuck in trees now.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good.
Cross 6.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Where is this table?
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere along the castle wall.
Actually, that's all I want.
Actually, that's all I want.
Oh, very well then.
Should be over here.
More cobwebs.
Cross button.
You don't think any spiders might be about?
Expelliarmus! Oh no, not this close to school, I mean.
Lumos. Utility. Triangle button. R2 button. Triangle button. Assign top. Circle button.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
There we go. There it is.
Left
Now
stick.
these are hard.
Point telescope. R2 button. L2 button. Zoom. Right stick left and right. Rotate telescope. Circle button.
Basically have to
Back.
get the lights in.
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured,
I look forward to that.
Thank you, Amit.
this is only the beginning. And if I have...
Yes.
You are welcome. It's all... I am...
Level 28.
Incredible!
A wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
Protego!
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Level 20. Map. Quests. All. Improve your magical back on the lost child. Natty has learned of a wizard in Lower Hobbsfield who is being the hippogriff marks the spot. While exploring Poitseer Castle in the southern coast, at Gobs of Gobs, the tale of Roland Oakes. Adelaide Oakes seems worried about someone, the plight of the house elf. Geek wants to speak to me in the room of requirement, the hippogriff, back on the path. Professor Figure, level. Inventory. Level 28. Settings. Save, exit, save, empty, save, exploring. Save, exploring. Save complete, restart from level. Here.
Alrighty, so I got that taken care of. I have 2 more story quests, and then I'll be able to move on to my favorite section of the game. But for now, this small section will be what I will have done. So that will be it. Till next time.